Hmm. As you guys, last time I remember you guys were on the ship.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I remember.
And all of a sudden, as you watch as the Squid Man spits at our Yellow Ranger, spits at Prungy as you watch before your very eyes as his suit slowly turns to stone.
Get the fuck out of there, man! Get the fuck out of there!
you know, the mufflers have been doing a kind of a bad job lately, so we decide I decided to upgrade them.
You upgrade the mufflers.
Welcome to introducing the knitted.
Didn't I like make one of them? Didn't I make one of your upgraded mufflers like bow? Then I kicked it straight in the head because they're very susceptible to honorable combat.
Actually, that was more of a dense muffler. Ones more specialized towards combat. These are
Hmm.
the knitted, tougher, stronger, and more intelligent. And this
So
be
does
my first mate.
I. I look at the knitted and I'm like, "You're really gonna work with this guy?"
It just shrugs at you.
Like I don't know, but hopefully you get paid for that, my guy. Then with this man.
I mean, just wait until he sees. I'm still talking to the knitted as I'm saying
Yeah,
this.
I'm talking to them too.
Yeah, I'm basically being like, he's just gonna send you out here to die, right? Like, he doesn't really care about you, first mate, as I put big air quotes kind of shit. In other words, I'm trying to get the knitted to join us, saying that if it's intelligent, it should realize that it's being abused.
They're, they might be more intelligent, but they're not that smart, or at least wise.
Yeah, they're not. There's the difference between intelligence and wisdom,
That is true. They may be smart, but they're not that wise.
right?
They may know what slavery is, but they do not recognize that they are slaves.
Yeah.
As you watch as it takes a pause, ready to fight you.
Well,
And the pirate takes his own. So this
so
makes the battle more fair, 2-on-2.
All right. So who am I targeting? I say as I pull out my blade blaster.
Bang!
Wait, who shot?
yeah, that's all I'm trying to figure out who got shot.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm just saying bang. Just mess with people.
All right.
I mean, that could definitely catch attention. I mean, definitely be like, we thought one of our characters got shot.
As you see his flintlock is smoking as he was pointing to the air. Let's do this. yeah.
I'll take the knitted. You take the squid.
I'm taking that squid. I'm gonna turn him into calamari.
I'm not calamari, but I'll turn you into chum.
Oh, don't touch me, noodle boy.
I'm rolling initiative.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, hold on.
Ooh. Okay, so the squid's most likely going to be going last unless you somehow get below an 8. While
14.
while this knitted got a 16 on initiative. I haven't even rolled the D2 yet.
Got a 7.
Hmm.
Am I going last?
Yep, looks like it. Because the knitted got an 18.
Yeah.
Where's my dice? Where is my? Oh, there they are. Like I'm saying, screw it. I'm not gonna touch those computer dice. I'm using real dice.
Yes, but when you use real dice, you roll even worse. Oh,
Not
wait, get
unless
the
I use.
dice tower.
Actually, I'm grabbing out my new dice. The
Get your
dice I
dice
have.
tower.
My dice tower. I have been using my dice tower. Why do you think I have been rolling so bad?
Oh, the skeleton one I got you? Then use your
Yeah,
hands.
that's what I'm going to do. It's funny how these things always come with a poker chip.
Wah! As you watch as like this knitted comes charging.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice. I got a 19.
And the knitted misses its first slash. But it's coming back
Whoa.
around with a secondary swing. It's coming back around with a roundhouse.
Um,
The
who?
knitted missed both.
I was about to be like, is it possible for someone to catch the guy in the middle of a roadhouse and then do their own roadhouse?
Roundhouse.
Roundhouse.
Not
Roundhouse, not
roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah, I keep thinking. Why do I keep thinking roadhouse?
Because
You know what I mean?
Family Guy. They kept saying roadhouse when it's roundhouse.
To avoid legal issues.
No, because Peter's an idiot. Well, it would be, I believe, Jimmy's move.
Okay.
As you watch
I
the
think I.
thing and miss you with both attacks.
Wait, it nearly hit me.
Yeah, it is tried attacking you and miss both.
Really shove him out of the way and start charging at the captain with my blade blaster in knife mode. Gonna mess him up. Or at least try to.
But I just now noticed that the new dice I got have fucking mini atomic explosions on it. Sorry to change the subject. I just now noticed that.
Yeah.
And you're in like a Fallout style power armor.
Yeah.
That is true.
That makes
Yeah,
it
we're in
funnier.
we're in Fallout Power Armor. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I got Fallout dice and we're in Fallout power armor and we're fighting a squid.
A mutant squid.
A mutant pirate squid.
And a
This is
giant knitted
full on
monster.
Fallout.
Yeah.
My character shouts out in the middle of this, being like, "This is fucking Fallout."
Yeah. I'm literally. Yeah.
And then
Meanwhile,
you
I'm
hear
just charging
Richard
at the.
call back in the distance. No, it's not. Fallout's on the PC. He's talking about Fallout 1 and 2. He hasn't touched the 3D ones.
Oh no. I'm. Meanwhile, I'm trying to do a diagonal slash on this pirate captain.
Roll to hit.
Hold on, let me look over something real quick. Yay! Okay, Blade Blaster. Use specialization. No skill shift because yeah. And wait, I'm gonna use my inspired inspiration. Gonna try to re-roll this.
Nice.
I remember everything. I got 12. I do not think that hits.
Uh, no, it does not.
Okay.
That doesn't even meet its evasion. You're actually one below its evasion.
Oh, okay. Okay, I merely like scrape his jacket as he dodges.
I
I
just had
assume.
this stitched. That's
Oh,
it.
you
I
gotta have
take your head.
If you had it stitched, was his name Mitch?
As you
6
watch the
plus.
cutlass come swinging down at you. I
Let's
don't think a
see.
10 touches you.
It does not even meet my evasion.
But here comes the flintlock round. That's a 17.
That hits. That beats my toughness.
Ah. You hear the shot ping off your armor loudly as you'll see it put a pretty nasty dent in it.
Well,
Okay, now we're even.
Okay, now it would be Mike's turn.
alright. Hold on a second.
I would put some copyrighted Power Ranger combat music to make it seem more intense.
But again, we're streaming this. So. Needs to take with a grain of salt.
Um, Guess I pull out my. Well, technically, it's already been pulled out, but yeah, I'm basically gonna try to see if I could start shooting at the knitted. 13.
That meets its evasion, but does not quite meet its toughness.
Ooh.
But it cut. What type of damage is it?
Piercing.
Counting. Give me a sec. Yeah, that does go through.
Nice.
You put a hole in the knitted. It looks hollow.
Then there's plenty of room for fire to burn. I literally say that as I give the biggest smile to the knitted. Oh, does this knitted look like those sock monkeys?
Yes.
Wait, he's finding a sock monkey.
Yeah, I've been trying to visually put it in my head, and
That's the
because I've been
best.
thinking,
That's the best way I could describe it. It
I
looks
thought it
like
was
a
like
knitted sock monkey. Oh, it looks like he made him mad. A 16.
did me.
Yep, at you.
Yep, I believe my evasion, right?
That's a 16.
He gets me.
So pretty much, you get slapped. You get pretty much a nasty haymaker across the face. You actually hear the ting of your helmet. Like you hear the helmet creak a bit from the force of the blow.
God damn! Or a saw monkey, he can punch.
And all of a sudden, the sock monkey grab. Let's see if the sock monkey if you actually hit you with the secondary. No, it does not. You see as the sock monkey tries to grab you with the secondary attack as it like finds up falling on his face as it slips on the deck.
Tough in the arms, but not in the legs. I know it's like it's probably the other ranger's turn. I keep forgetting the other color right now. I'm like, it's been so long.
You're the
Black.
Blue Ranger.
You're
Yeah.
blue, I'm black.
Right.
Move.
Yep. So what does the Black Ranger do? Is the real question.
Yes, what does the Black Ranger do?
Shank. Try to shank the captain again. Although I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like, at this rate, I don't think I'm gonna hit this at all.
Like the captain is the most experienced.
Yep.
That does hit him.
Yeah.
Ah! You'll pay for that, Ranger.
Yeah. Yeah,
As he
now we're not even again.
As he swings back, swing his cutlass, try to cut your head off.
Meanwhile, I just block it with my knife.
And then he winds up putting his flintlock right under your chin. And pulls the trigger.
Oh. How much damage?
Yeah, straight in the face. That's gotta be instant.
You can
Like,
hear your helmet crack. It stopped the round, but it's probably not going to take another direct shot like that.
I immediately look at the captain. So you have chosen death.
No, you have chosen death. I'm just surprised we haven't had a sword fight yet.
well, because none of us have swords.
Or blade fight.
Yeah, blade fight more accurately.
Yeah,
Like the full on, like on top of the mask kind of blade fight.
yeah, pretty much.
As you, if you wish to challenge me, follow if you dare. As you watch as he grabs what appears to be a hook and kicks a pulley as he's rocketed up a mast.
I mean, like, oh, little boy, you're gonna regret challenging me.
I
I try
look
to follow him up.
I look to the Black Ranger and I say, "Think happy thoughts."
I'm gonna skin this octopus alive.
If anyone else is not getting him, I'm trying to make him pull a Peter Pan. We only could fly. Am I right?
I mean,
How these?
Anyway, it's your turn.
your turn, man.
All right. The sock monkey is still on the ground.
Yep, hasn't got up yet.
I pat my elbow, with the classic wrestler move, and I fucking go,
Watch
you
it
know,
hurt
fucking.
your elbow instead and hit the deck instead of the monkey.
I mean, I'm gonna take it. This shit's. What I'm doing is comical. I don't care. Got a 3. Yeah, well, you said it came true. You jinxed it, dude.
Pretty
You
much, you
jinxed it.
watch, like, Jimmy, you watch as Mike just tries to go for an elbow atomic drop on this thing and winds up complete as the monkey just rolls out of its way and Mike just slams his elbow into the deck.
To the deck. Oh no.
Yeah, this monkey and I are about to go WWE.
all of a
If there's
sudden,
only.
all of a sudden, you start hearing monkey screeches coming from it.
Like that.
Oh man, this is gonna be
Pretty
fun.
sure 11 doesn't hit you.
Nope, 11 does not hit me. He has to get a 15 to hit me.
And the dice say no. As you watch as the monkey just wail, as you watch as the sock monkey just jumps around trying to bop you on the head with its hands.
Instead, of just looking like a like a funky monkey. One of them memes.
Pretty much, Jimmy. What do you do?
Question: do I meet him up on the mast?
Are you chasing him?
Yes.
You gotta find a hook.
Looks like I'm finding a hook and riding it up. Then. What do I need to roll?
Let me look. I forgot what roles we had. Well, I'm gonna say this one would be an alertness.
Alertness. Mm-hmm. No skill shift. What's the threshold?
I'm gonna give you a threshold of 13.
13. Submit. Uh, this is a normal roll. Look at that.
You find a hook and grab it as you kick the base of it. All of a sudden, you are rocketed up. As you reach the top of the hook, you see the pirate waiting for you. His cutlass drawn, ready to fight.
Hold on. Also, second question:
Dun dun dun
is it
dun.
possible to equip the power lance, or is the grid still down for that?
The grid's still down.
Okay, Blade Blaster it is. I'm like,
Pirates of the Caribbean right here.
meanwhile, I pull out my Blade Blaster. I'm like, you, me, no firearms, just blades, right here, right now.
We need a fucking like he's a pirate. You know that song like in the background. Johnny Depp's fucking Captain Jack Sparrow's theme song. I swear to God, it's like perfect for right now.
I'm going to have fun making you walk the plank. On guard!
And the helmet, you can already feel Jimmy smiling, a rage-filled
That's
smile.
an at 20.
Uh oh.
Oh fuck! Jimmy's smile went sad quick.
What happens?
He just straight up just swings his cutlass once, knocking you off balance.
What do I roll?
You're gonna
I,
have
I
to
say
roll an acrobatics if you wish to stay on.
I feel
Otherwise,
like
you're
that's a little bit
falling
of
down.
I feel that's a little bit of a fair action considering that he's been on a ship, knows the balance on a moving sailing ship. You know what I mean? And we're like on land on a ship. Like I could already tell you that I've been in a park where they had like one of those thin cross beams type shit, and that's what's hard
Well,
on
you
land.
watch as Jimmy gets knocked off the mast.
Can I? I believe it's now my action. Can I throw the sock monkey under Jimmy so it could break his fall?
You can try. Remember, the monkey's
I'm,
gonna fight you on that one.
I am doing it.
Of course, the monkey gets another nat 20.
Really? It doesn't fucking matter what I rolled then. Like
Instead,
I didn't get a nat 20, so it does not matter what I roll.
so instead of you throwing the monkey throws you.
Can I catch Jimmy instead? Making it seem like this was all according to plan.
You can try, but you're gonna have to make a performance.
What do I do? What do I do to look through his lies?
Deception.
I'm rolling performance on this.
I'm rolling deception.
Oh my fucking god. No.
What did you roll?
I got that one.
I got a 13.
I'm switching dice. This is actually I have two 20-sided dice in my group, and I think I'm mixing them.
uh,
I got that one. You basically see me fall on my ass, and you just fucking fall on top of me, and I'm just like, according to the plan. As I'm like fucking busted. Clearly not according to plan. God help me. Like, describe the scene, Game Master. I'm curious. I'm just guessing.
in the distance, you hear what sounds like a guitar. Not a guitar, a keytar.
Oh.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm on top of a.
And in the dist- and as you hear it start to sound, you see what appears to be a green beam approaching the ship.
So I described the whole, scene what happened then?
Yeah.
I'm letting you guys see what happened. As you
No, I
watch
mean,
this,
like, No, I mean like the scene when I mean about the whole Nat 20 and me failing. I was just
That was funny.
well,
I'm letting that say.
all right.
As you watch what appears to be a green beam of energy erupts through the hole. It actually winds up striking the mast. As it burns the mast clean through.
I look,
Ah!
I look,
Ah!
I look at
Captain
Jimmy,
overboard! And you
and
hear
I
a,
give, huh?
and you hear a splash.
I thought we're on land. My character says.
We're in a park. Do you not expect a pond or a lake?
There is a lake.
Yeah. I immediately look over.
Dolphin.
I immediately look, not jump, look overboard. I'm like, Green. Is the grid back on?
No,
Then how did you get here?
I'm not morphed.
What was the keytar?
Long story.
Please let it make sense, cause
It's actually my Zord's original control panel.
You are a musician, and you didn't tell us.
I prefer the actual proper cockpit style instead of the music kind of style.
You are a musician, and you never told us.
I
Is that
think that's the
better
last.
now?
I think that's the last thing we need to worry about. The thing I'm more worried about that his instrument is a keytar. No offense to keytars, but why?
You tell me!
Era?
I don't know. This is what my Zord just threw at me.
I think it has to be something about. No offense about you being old, and those are considered old instruments.
Yeah, and the violin has been here since the Renaissance.
So is the guitar.
And yeah. So what's the old instrument now?
The oldest is the drum.
Yeah, that one's like ancient, man. That one's
Yeah,
not just tried and true.
I feel like the drum predates civilization personally, because it doesn't take much to stretch skin over a pot and bang on it. You know what I mean? Like you don't even need to stretch
Hey,
it
you
over
guys
a
are in the middle of a
pot.
battle. You might want to ramp it up before I charge up another blast and blow the ship out of the sky.
That is true. All right.
Yep.
As you hear Richard start to go into a full on solo. Like it's crazy, it's epic, and you did not know an old man could play that hard.
I don't know. It's just like my character does have his guitar. He's kind of. We may as well make this a jam session.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in too, trying to boost Richard's power or something.
Yeah, let's see if this helps boost power. What do we roll performance?
Yep. Like you really did not expect Richard to be able to play that.
All right.
I don't think any of us in game and in life. 18.
Hold on. How do I roll? Is it roll exclamation mark
Just roll
1d?
your performance stat.
Okay, but just know it's gonna be at one. Wait a minute.
It turns into a D10 when you're morphed, but it's a D6
Yeah.
when you're not morphed.
Right.
That'd
And
be
I
a
am
20
morphed.
on my
Wait, am I
skill.
morphed?
You're not morphed.
Ah.
It's morphed.
Okay. Specialization. No change. 10. I knew this one was gonna be dog water. I tried to play, but then I forgot I didn't tune
As
my
the knitted
guitar.
winds up coming back.
My character is fucking jamming.
And you just got slapped by a knitted. Right across the face. You forgot about him, didn't you?
I actually
Maybe
forget about it. I actually get offended, and I hand him the guitar.
I'm
And
already holding mine.
and I'm like, if you think I'm that bad, you play it.
No, I'm the one who
Watch as
messed
I
up.
get a nat 20.
He starts fucking jamming the. He starts. My character has his jaw on the ground, seeing this thing rock out.
Got a full on 22 on his rock out.
Meanwhile, I'm still trying.
This sounds
Meanwhile,
like he's just gone full on Devil Went Down to Georgia solo. And he's doing a duet with Richard.
I just look disappointed. Why can't I be like that?
My character is like, let's just add him to the band.
If he survives this.
Well, we're gonna make this guy survive. I want this guy in the band.
Why do I keep roll? Why did I roll in that one? What?
But you gotta
Hey,
stay on yourself.
I rolled in that one too, man. And it was for much important stuff.
Like, it doesn't even know what looks like it knows what it's even doing, but somehow it's doing it.
I was just like,
Yeah, this thing emasculated, I mean, fucking Mike hard. It just did.
All of a sudden, as energy starts to glow around it, as it just gets more deeper and deeper into the solo, as you watch what appears to be a mohawk pops up on its head.
I think it converted to our side?
Like, it's just like go on full out madness on that guitar.
Well, that's one enemy down. As long as he's distracted.
Fire in the hole! As
hmm.
Richard just hits a bat, finally ends his solo, and another massive energy wave just sweeps through the whole of the ship as you feel it start to sink.
Encore.
Ship!
Meanwhile, I just look at that captain. Just aim my blade blaster at him. Just like straight out of his skull. I'm like,
As he climbs to the top of the water, you
yeah.
feel his anger boiling. You feel temperature rising around him.
Oh no, he's going to become a big guy.
As he grows massive.
Look at Richard. Richard, what do we do?
Uh, 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 temporary swords!
Well, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do something I did the last time. I aimed to shoot at the squid's eye.
Same here. I might make it the other
As you
one.
watch as Richard puts his guitar down and starts to pull out the dragon flute.
Please work. Yes!
I got an 11.
I
Wait,
got 20.
Oh shit!
I got 20 to hit this guy.
Like you hear Richard
16.
playing the flute, you can hear a roar in the distance.
I got a 16.
Okay, you both shoot him in the eye. Ah, my eyes! You'll pay for that, Ranger. I'll crush you. As he's rolling with the downshift.
Yeah, nice.
It still gets a nat 20.
What the fuck?
That's like my fourth one tonight.
I have a
Villains are
feeling that this whole thing's rigged.
Villains are fucking winning today.
Rangers ain't getting out of this alive.
As you see his giant hands come down to crush both of you.
How much damage?
Actually, can I do a quick? Can I roll for quickness to see if it's possible to speedfully, if there's like an eject button in these suits? I fucking press it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want
This
to
is
do the
gonna be a
same.
technology roll.
Oh, I am fantastic with those.
I'm gonna see if I can do some. Do I say something crazy?
I got an 11.
Well, you do find the eject button, but it doesn't fire you out like a missile. But you
You
do
wanna know what
watch
I
as
want to
your
do?
temporary suit gets completely crushed.
Ah, man.
Well,
Hang on.
as long as it's the suit and not me, that's what I'm like. So I press it. I am so willing to sacrifice the suit. Okay, we need those Zords.
Jimmy, what did you get?
What do you mean? I was gonna do something completely different.
What do
I
you
was
do?
gonna see if I literally gonna do a sonic shockwave with my guitar, trying to deafen him out while I'm at it. And then I
Allie,
explained it, of course.
That would be performance.
All right, this is just. I don't expect anything good from this. How?
got one, not one.
No, 13 and 3.
What?
16 total. But how? How?
You are nothing but pests.
I mean, look at him. Can you hear me?
As you feel
Ow.
anger boiling. Like you see the water behind him literally start to boil. You see fish floating up to the surface.
Look, Richard. Richard, just do something.
Uh, uh. Your mama's so fat. Not even the whale wanted her.
My character does that classic, me and the whole people slapping their, faces, on them. I just do that. The whole,
You said to do something. I did something.
Look, if you're gonna do that kind of joke, do a high quality. I look at the squid. Your mother is so religious that when she took a crap, it was a holy.
oh man, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good.
As you hear the Dragon Zord start to rumble into the zone. Oh crap.
What?
We can't form the Mega Dragon Zord.
No, no.
Why?
Just pile the dragon sword and just mess him up.
Okay, I'll do my best. Help me into the damn thing.
I immediately will just walk over and give him a leg up.
I'm old. Don't forget that.
I'm trying my best, man.
You guys might have to help.
I,
My house might have to help me pilot this thing. I have no idea what I'm doing with this model.
Okay, let's do this.
yeah, I'm still fighting. I'm gonna try to distract the squid from out the suit, so I'm gonna use my bow and arrow, and I'm gonna shoot him. I mean, if it's a guy, clearly, so I'm shooting him straight in the nards.
Pretty sure you
If he
don't
has
have
any.
nards. Because he's a squid.
Actually, fun fact: this is something I did found out. Squids actually do have nards, and it's the last place you think. But I shoot him on his right front leg.
His right front leg.
Yes, I am not kidding. Some octopi and cephalopods do have their genitalia in their limbs.
Ah!
So I straight up shoot him in the leg.
I'm literally gonna crawl into the Zord with him.
Okay. Switching
I
Dragon
got
Zord to manual control.
I got an 11 to shoot.
Well, he's a big old target. It's kind of hard to miss.
True.
But your arrow bounces off. Did you
Then
really just try going
again,
for it?
huh?
He looks down at you and says, "Did you really just try going for it?"
I figured that physics, size, and your cephalopod, I thought, fuck it, I kick it, I kick his leg and I run. I know it's not gonna do anything, but I just fucking got nothing. It's my last resort.
Okay.
I help Richard into the Zord after I crawl in, just help him pilot it.
There should be a manual in here.
Alright. I try to look for the manual wherever that is.
Meanwhile, I'll be trying to improvise something.
Use the keytar, use the keytar! And my character's running towards the Zord.
I look up and Amelia looks towards the controls, right? I'm like, I immediately just look for the see if there's a jack, like an audio jack. Is there an audio jack?
I think Seth is gonna make you roll it.
I'm trying to find the stupid Dragon Zord stat. There it is.
Alright.
Well, we can't form the Mega Dragon Zord, but we can still use the Dragon Zord.
Okay.
I'm kind
I
of
mean,
glad
like,
this thing uses a relic key.
ow. I immediately look on my the jack on my guitar, so I can't use this.
Nope.
Oh
Okay.
man.
We got a tail drill, we got energy beams, and we got missiles.
Well, let's not use all of our good stuff first. Let's try hitting this thing with his tail.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to find the manual.
Well, Richard's like trying to hold. Is still being old while trying to hold the
Yeah.
wound shut.
So wait, where's the manual? Like, how do I find it?
This is gonna be alertness.
Alertness. Okay.
Unless you have familiarity where you might find a manual in a car or something.
Oh man, I got 7.
Well, I have no idea what this does. You see Richard randomly push a button. As you watch, as Richard somehow winds up smacking this thing with the tail of the Dragon Zord. Ah!
My character tries to get in the Zord, and I take over if possible. And I'm like, this requires the hands of a technician.
Okay, come on, buddy. I know you're in here. Just listen to me for a little bit. I know I'm not your true user. We need your power now.
I immediately think for a moment before looking at the surroundings, see if I could replicate that one Rick and Morty episode where like Morty gets high on fuel and tries to figure out the controls.
Oh my fucking god! And FYI, that was summer.
Yeah, sorry,
Summer
Summer.
got home,
Summer's trying
and
to figure out the
Morty-
controls while Morty maps him out.
This cockpit
Yeah,
is
he was.
very different from my cockpit.
Yeah,
I barely understand this damn thing.
I'm gonna search for that exact thing. Do I find it?
You find a button that ejects the manual into your face.
Found it. Immediately open it up and start reading. Okay, tail whip,
Please let
tail
it be in
whip,
another
tail whip.
language. Please let it be in another language. I
I
don't
No,
hate
want.
it.
it's in English, Spanish, Japanese, French, German, Korean, Russian.
Please tell me, is there like a braille side for the blind?
They even got it in Comic Sans
Nice.
and in Wingdings.
Hmm. I get the English version.
What about papyrus?
There's no papyrus.
Aw.
Nyeh.
I get the English version. I
Alright, you
start reading through it.
overgrown lizard, I'm gonna cut you down to size.
Uh,
Are we still like in a turn based system, or we gotta re-roll?
Actually, it's just pretty much only two main combatants: the Dragon
Yeah.
Zord and him.
I try to get in the Dragon Zord if it's already hasn't left.
Well, the Dragon Zord's like is still nearby, so you can get in.
Yeah, because I was trying to distract the big guy from below, but I'm kind of giving up on that. I'm getting in that Zord.
Wow, this thing has tough armor. As you watch as his blade bounces off the Dragon Zord, and it seems to be very unscathed.
Read over the manual.
As just as you watch his mic finally comes up in the elevator.
Hi,
After
Mike.
he hears the Power
Okay.
Ranger theme song as the elevator music.
Like an
Whoa.
elevator, like a slow, like an elevator jazz version.
Yeah, I'm like, so fucking cliche. Like my character has like that finger pinched like in between his nose and shit, and he's like, so fucking cliche. Why? All right, I roll technician to help? You know what I mean?
Yep, help Richard pilot this damn thing while Jimmy's
Yep,
reading the
help
manual.
Richard and Jimmy understand what's going on technologically.
Go ahead. This cockpit is very different from my cockpit.
I'm gonna
Just
look. I'm
watching
gonna.
causes it to spin to activate the drill.
Wait. Is it the blue one with the triangle on it?
I got a 14.
You could
Got a
probably
14.
understand it better than anybody.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
go over the manual. Hold on. If you want to get the drill operational, first we're gonna need to look for a blue button with a triangle on it.
At least the movement controls are the same as my Zord.
Yep,
Okay, you guys handle the weapons, I'll handle the movement.
you got it.
let's do.
Yeah,
My
and with
character kind of sees this as like one of those audio kind of things. Like I keep forgetting what they're called, but like one of those audio things to help.
audiobook, audio manual.
No, it's not an
Base.
audio book or manual. It's a fuck. It's used in instruments all the time. It's like DJs use them. Not even DJs. Like
Okay, so which weapon should we test next?
um, let's fire some missiles at them.
Yeah, missile seems like a better option right now.
All right, let's back the Dragon Boy up. Aim the missiles and missiles are ready. Missiles are ready. I repeat, missiles
Pew
are
pew pew pew
ready.
pew 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 pew
On
pew
your go,
as you
sir.
watch as all the missiles just miss the target.
I made a look at you. I, di- I didn't even say how to turn them, how to turn on heat seeking yet,
I didn't even fire them. Mike.
I
Richard.
Wait,
I didn't
sorry,
do
I'm Mike.
anything.
Sorry. Richard.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't touch the controls. I have the manual.
I didn't fire anything. I was
This
just
thing has
setting
a bit
up.
of an AI in it.
Hold on, let me flip. Uh, it says here in the prototype section that it does, but it has a few kinks to work out.
Hold on, let me see that.
I hand it to him. Keep it back when you're done.
Fuck, you're right. Ugh, hand it back. All right.
Yeah.
So we
So this
got.
sword's sentient. The sword is sentient, but it quote has the IQ of a 5-year-old with a martial arts capability of a black belt.
That's terrifying.
I know. Wait, hold on. I immediately walk up to the Zord's walls like, "Hey, buddy. We're willing to give you not we're in a bit of a pickle, but that giant squid right there, he's a bad guy. He wants to hurt people, and we're here to stop him. So let's stop him, buddy."
just hear beeps come out of it.
I flipped in a manual to see if I could translate this.
It's
Hold on, let me try some.
R2D2 speech. I'm
Wait.
just gonna try whacking it with the tail again.
Hold on. If you help us defeat the squid, we'll give you a scratch on your stomach, and I'm gonna roll animal handling and see if that actually works.
Do it. Do it. No balls. Do it.
$17.
It sort of understands what you're saying, but not quite. But you do hear like what appears to be a loud kaiju roar coming from it.
Yeah. I'm flipping through the manual, but then realized that it spoke to me in like Star Wars droid. I'm like, wait a minute. Hmm. Tell me some.
As you watch as the pirate swing his sword, and it bounces off the armor again. What is this thing made of? My sword usually cuts through stuff like this.
I explain physics and science to him, basically, and I'm like saying, the bigger you are, the harder your fall. As well as the bigger you are, the softer you are. Your sword may be that made of metal, but since you tripled your size normally, including your metallic sword, you basically weakened everything internally.
Oh. I mean, look at the manual. Oh, I'm not gonna. Okay. Well, that explains why he doesn't want tummy rubs.
Oh no, the Zords naturally are big. Unlike him, which he's supposed to be like small, but then he's quadrupled. In fact, that's my scientific explanation why they explode when we keep slashing them. Because scientifically, you don't explode when you get slashed, you bleed.
Right. This scientific thing about it is that when he gets slashed, the amount of friction that's going through him is enough to ignite a forest fire.
I
Guys,
just
can we
realized
focus? What
I just
are
realized we're
weapons
in
does this thing
nuclear
have?
war machines.
Zing has claws.
I can see that.
Yeah, but apparently you can actually utilize it.
Wait, if it's a dragon, does it have dragon breath? Like fire, ice,
Notice
energy?
that this thing is more like a giant version of Godzilla or something.
Um,
Does it have a
does
breath weapon?
I flipped the manual? Give me a minute. It does have a breath weapon.
As you watch as Richard actually pilots the arms into punching this darn thing.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Mm.
These things, I can tell, is not so stable inside as it normally is.
Oh, that's because
I
our
meant,
Zords are much newer models.
Probably the gyroscope.
And a proper shock absorber.
Like I flipped the manual. Oh,
As you watch as this pirate gets punched, you knock it and his hat gets knocked off.
his hat or his head?
His hat.
is he
Alright.
bald?
He lost his hat. Yes, he's bald.
I mean, squid's known I have hair, so I don't want to expect it to.
With a tentacle beard.
Fucking Davy Jones.
I look at the Zords balls. I'm like, hey, buddy. If you're wondering why we're beating this guy up, he's a big. He's probably gonna hurt a lot of people and steal a lot of candy if we don't stop him. So
I think you're.
do you want to help me? Want to help me out, buddy?
I think this is the weirdest villain we've faced.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm talking to the Zord.
Why does he want candy, though? Then again, why does Omega want candy?
Yeah.
Well, Omega has his own reasons, as well. Most, I'm not going to try to explain Omega because
Omega's weird.
Yes, he's just
Omega's
weird. Omega's
This
Omega.
You're making quite a lot of sense. It doesn't make sense that he wants candy.
I look at the wall. I'm like, yeah. Wait, does my persuasion work? on the Zord?
Roll.
Animal handling?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay.
It's a D2 either way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna use my specialization for this. It's gonna be really sucky. I got 12.
The Zord just says. You can see see what appears to be a targeting algorithm slowly pop up on one of the screens like it's warming up.
I smile. Thank you. I don't know if you have a name, but thank you.
Aha! Finally! As you watch as the pirate winds up actually managing to actually make a
If it's a girl,
connection
I
chest
call
armor.
it Jade. I say to Jimmy. You know,
As
basically,
you feel the
if
whole
it's
cockpit rock. Brace!
all right. Wait, Jade's not gonna. Okay, we gotta make sure Jade gets out of this. I'm officially calling this the Dragon Zord Jade.
I'll look at it. Are you okay with this? You okay with being called Jade?
I don't think it cares. I think it's just pissed.
It's like,
I mean, I can't assume its gender. I mean, it's a Zord. I'm just giving it a name off a gem.
yeah.
Like a green gem. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like saying it's a girl's name. I'm just saying like it's a gem name.
It's just Crystal.
As you
Got
feel.
an 18.
Or I could just call it Peridot.
What the
Well,
heck?
Peridot.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll call it Peridot.
As you see energy cannon charging, 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 fully
Flipped in a
charged.
manual. Flipped in a manual.
As you watch what appears to be a big old chest laser comes firing out of its chest. And then winds up blowing a hole in the pirate.
How big of a hole?
A big hole.
Oh. I'm gonna look.
As you watch as he collapses back. And slowly shrinks back down.
I smile. Thank you,
You
thank you,
won
buddy.
this day, Rangers, but you have not seen the last of me.
I can promise that. I know that's for sure. See you next week.
Feels worse than getting hit with a cannonball.
I'm not gonna ask.
I
Well,
smile and
well, I made my promise. I'm gonna.
As you watch as the Dragon Sword rears up and roars back in a roar of victory.
I give the wall a soft pat. That'll do, Jade. That'll do.
Rangers, please you hear a little command. Please disembark.
Gladly. Hopefully,
Ugh. Well, that was as you see Richard trying to get over to his wheelchair.
Emerald! My character just thought of a one last gem name as the elevator doors shut.
yeah, I join them in, like,
Ugh. As you watch as you fully get off the Dragon Zord, you watch as it slowly marches back to where it was resting.
I smile and nod as it returns. Just waving at him.
As you hear another roar of victory.
I look at Richard. So, what do you think of that Dragon Zord auto?
Honestly,
Has anyone else forgot that the Yellow Ranger got turned to stone?
oh crap!
Oh, no. I immediately run to his location. Oh boy. How do we explain this one?
Well, we can put your brain to work and get the elder Blue Ranger to work. Try to free him.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a project that I know the Blue Ranger is gonna be excited for. He
It's
has
gonna be
came to my
fun.
apartment, and let's just say he's going to build a laboratory. It's like it's something I am not hoping for, but it's happening. I can tell it's already happening. So if we just gotta drag him to my place, and we'll see if we could figure that out.
Too
In the
bad we
Yeah,
don't have
meantime,
Omega to help us.
in the
yeah. Once the
meantime,
grid's back up,
um, is it possible that we could say he got sent to band camp?
Well, you would
I
have
guess
to
we're gonna need to.
figure out how to convince his mother. Then again, her husband was a ranger too.
Hmm. So how do we explain this to his
Yeah,
mom?
real
Well,
question.
she's going to kill all of us.
Great. Is she gonna know that we are, you know?
I'm pretty sure she already figured it out.
Well, then let's just want to go talk
Come to
to her
my
then?
place, and let's.
Yeah, bring him to our place, hit your place, and then yeah,
The only reason we gotta figure out how we're gonna explain his absence from school.
yep. I'm going over to her place. You two take care of
Said band camp. God, this
Wait,
guy's.
have you seen Anderson?
Uh, uh, the other ranger, I have not.
since we visited the nursing home that one time.
Oh wait, Wes Anderson. That's right. No, he's at my place.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it a little easier.
Well,
Why do you think the Blue Ranger is built? The original Blue Ranger is building the lab.
You sure he doesn't
He,
start fucking around with fireworks at this point?
nope, he is building a lab.
Bang!
yep, and I'm pretty sure that's the fireworks. Okay.
All right, let's hurry. Huh!
Pew! Pew! Pew!
Right.
Pew! 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 Bang! 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 Bang!
I'm just like, I'm walking. I'm helping him out, bring him to his place, then immediately going to
I say,
blue.
let me deal with Prunjit's mother.
All right.
I gotta. It's gonna be kind of interesting to have a human statue in my house, and just the concept.
It's in your garage.
It's in your garage, man.
Still, it's something you don't normally think about. It's something like it's like the stories of the Gorgon, you know what I mean, Medusa, and I'm like thinking that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just help you with bringing the ranger to your place.
As Richard also
Yeah, my
lends
character's
some of
going
his
for.
aid best he can, despite being in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I'm
Mm.
rolling for science. Nat 20.
yes.
You're able to work out things. You might be able to get him free by the end of the day. If not by tomorrow morning.
All right. Hold on. Let me call Richard and tell him as I like call Richard's number.
Hello?
Hey, Richard. You at Prendy's mom's place yet?
No, I'm still on the way.
All right. Mike has just figured out how to if I think he just figured out how he can bring our friend Prenjeet back. Question: how does either late tonight or early tomorrow morning sound?
Well, better than never.
Yeah, inform her about this whole thing.
Yeah, at the latest he'll be out by 2 a.m. If by the real or latest he'll be back home by like 8 a.m. Well, definitely in the a.m.s. Just one's gonna be earlier than the first. I mean, the first one's gonna be earlier than the last. But
Yeah.
he'll be out by like in 24 hours at most.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Right.
actually some pretty interesting stuff.
Dip, dip,
Petrification isn't
dip,
like.
dip, 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 dip. Du, du, du.
Well, Got either probably must went either too far from the grid's not on, but too far from the radio.
Turn my. No, I called him on my cell.
Oh right. Sorry, I'm not paying much attention. This stuff is interesting in concept. I mean, the petrification is not like it's more like a shell. Have you ever seen the show Gargoyles?
A bit of it, yeah. What do you
It's
ask?
it's kind of like that in concept. He is like stone and full now, but it's kind of like once I could free him, his stone body will end up becoming more like a brittle shell. Any damage done to him would actually end up becoming undone. He'd be basically being reborn. Kind of
Hmm.
interesting.
Hmm.
Sounds like some.
Fascinating.
I look around.
Oh,
Who said that?
That'd be me!
Say hello to the original Blue Ranger.
You see the old man in another old man in a wheelchair looks like a sort of sort of looks like a mummy.
Hello.
Oh wait, different guy.
Oh, that's Anderson.
Like, oh,
Uh,
oh, hello, Anderson. How did
uh,
you make it out of the nursing home?
With rockets.
yeah, take a look at
Valid.
the video.
I escaped.
Well, I mean, it's good to have a good fellow ranger here to talk about this about.
Um, talking is the struggle.
Yeah.
Having a conversation is easy. It's the talking factor is the real struggle because you either talk full science, no science, or either babble in and out.
Right.
Yeah. Man, as you see him knock on the statue. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
So,
yeah.
what's your opinion?
I think I have a gun for this.
to
Really?
break the statue or to undo the petrification.
To undo it.
Need me to go grab it?
I just got
Or do
to
you?
remember where I put it.
Hmm.
Only thing I remember is an old shack, a locked old shack by a weeping tree.
Oh, I know what I'm looking for. I'll be back, guys. I just walk out.
The key is somewhere above. The key is somewhere above the branches.
Well,
Keep
as
back
you
in.
go
What did you say?
the way, I'm gonna use my own method.
What?
No,
It's like, why did you say about branches?
What is this, Shetty? You want a corn dog?
he said it will be on the topmost branch.
Thank you. I walk off.
You see him go full senile.
Just
Where am I? What was I doing? Who are you?
How you living, Mr. Anderson? Don't you remember?
Eh?
Your show was on in the other room.
Oh, yay! I just see him wheel himself out.
meanwhile, I'm just like going to the trying to find this shack. What do I roll, baby?
Well, Richard might know a little more.
Yeah. I call Richard. I'm calling Richard again.
I'm sorry, this number has been disconnected
Dagnabbit.
because it has run out of minutes.
Dagnabbit. I go to find Richard.
Ow! 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 Quit hitting me!
And take a deep breath. Okay. I'm gonna deal with an angry mother. I'm gonna have to try to explain this.
Ow! 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 Ow!
I immediately walk over.
As you watch
How-
this, she's like hitting Richard upside the head with a freaking rolling pin.
Ouch! God
No,
damn!
Really? You're hitting a cripple?
I I immediately like strum my guitar. I'm like, if it can hit anyone, hit me.
I'm more like, I'm surprised you didn't say you're hitting an old man.
Oh, yeah,
This is for
I
my
just,
son! I should have never let him go on this stupid mission. I usually like every time she says something, she whacks Richard. Ow!
I walk over like, ma'am, it's fine. He's gonna be back by at least by at the latest 8 a.m. He's gonna be fine. I just gotta ask Richard something real quick.
And she winds up turning it on you. Bonk.
Dang it.
How many hit points does he lose on this?
He's not losing any, he's just getting bonked upside the head with a front rolling pin.
I say you should take him. You hit point damage personally, because a rolling pin could kill a person.
After I get hit a few times, I'm gonna rip that rolling pin out of her hands. When she tries to strike me again. What do I roll?
She's not doing anything anymore.
Oh.
Make sure he's home before school, otherwise I will have all you strung up by your balls.
Okay. Richard?
Please save me
Anderson?
from this crazy woman!
I immediately wheel Richard away. Richard, I'm looking for,
And then you see Richard get hit upside the head with a thrown rolling pin now. Ow!
I immediately go and pick it up and give it back to her. We're going now. We'll be going to fix this.
Yeah, sorry about the disconnect, I ran out of minutes.
You're fine.
I
I'm
rarely
looking.
use that phone.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm just. Anderson came over, said he has something that'll help speed up the process of getting Prunji back.
Okay, what'd he say?
He said it would be at an old locked shack next to a weeping tree, and that the key is at the top of those branches. Ringing any bells?
He couldn't mean.
Could mean what?
I think he's talking about the old clubhouse.
Well then, let's see if we can find it. Show me the way, my friend. Or at least tell me.
It's actually, if I remember correctly, it's actually by the river.
Alright.
One that flows out into the dock, into the port area.
Well then, let's head there then. I merely just wheel Richard there.
The thing is, to get there, we have to go from the bunker's original location.
Okay.
But the thing is,
That's...
I've moved the bunker.
And you don't remember where the original location was, do you?
Oh, I think I do.
Alright.
It's just like the path might be a bit too overgrown for my wheelchair.
You mean to go on my own?
Okay, you know where the school is?
Yeah?
You know where the middle school is?
Yes.
You're gonna have to go behind the middle school. There's an old forest trail back there. Keep following the main trail until you see a big boulder. From there, from there, you're gonna have to listen. Listen for a creaking pond with frog croaks. From there should be what appears to be a treehouse. The bunker used to exist beneath it. I'm trying to remember the rest of the directions. From there, you gotta follow the trees with holes in them. If those trees haven't fallen.
Mm-hmm.
You have to cut across a field, watch out for snakes. kind of overgrown. From there, you need to listen for the babbling brook. And then follow it upstream. From there, you'll find your weeping willow tree.
Alright.
But I don't even know if the shack is still standing.
I'll see if it is.
Stay safe.
I will. Try. I immediately start heading the way, following the directions.
Meanwhile,
You hear an old man. You hear an old man go, "Goal!"
I kind of find it funny that whenever you actually start getting really loud, your mic cuts out.
You hear his voice. Hear an old man go, "Goal!"
Well, I don't know what he's watching. Back to the original.
You just see me running across a field. Running for dear life, like I'm trying not to get bit by any snakes.
You hear what appears to sound like a rattle.
Pull out my blade blaster and just aim and shoot at it. Buzz off! Keep running.
As you keep going.
And had a family. Now all she can do is be proud of the lives she's created and support her granddaughter through thick and thin. But what about Sam?
I try to remember
Why do
the
you
rest of
think
the
that-
directions from there.
What?
I try to remember the rest of the directions from there.
Gotta listen for a babbling brook.
Alright, Babbling Brook. I take a gander. Focus on sound. Try to listen. What do I roll? If I roll.
This is a survival.
Babbling Brook.
Survival.
Survival
Babbling
and
brook.
alert.
Like, it took me this long to realize I have no idea what a babbling brook is. What the fuck is a babbling brook?
14.
You hear
got a
it. You
14
hear the
was-
sound of water creaking, of flowing.
Immediately go to it.
You wind up seeing what appears to be a little river or stream.
The creek.
From there, I was just following it, right?
Yep.
I just follow the brook. See where it takes me.
You head upstream as you eventually you do see what appears to be an old weeping willow tree.
Oh, the easy part's done. I'll look up at it. And try to find it. Also, I'm trying to look for the shack at the same time. Is there a shack?
Well, the shack is still there, but it looks like it could collapse any moment.
I mean, look up at the tree. Now here comes the hard part. I'm going to try to climb the tree all the way up to the top.
I'm surprised you're not doing alertness to try to spot.
Oh, please tell me this thing is like the Whomping Willow from fucking Harry Potter.
Okay, alertness first, then I'm going to try to climb it.
Like try to spot the key or something.
Yeah, I'm going to try and spot the key so that way I don't know how high I'm climbing.
I thought you were
Shift.
telling me that to be aware, like the thing was going to
11.
attack.
11 to try to spot
Well,
the key.
you see something weighing on one of the branches is hanging lower than the rest. Like something's pulling on it.
I'm going to climb up to it. Athletics.
Yep, that's an athletics.
Okay, change. 10.
The branch breaks beneath your feet. You go sliding back down the tree.
Try it again.
The tree is very slick and coated in a lot of moss.
Look at my blade blaster. I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but whatever. Use blade blaster to act as leverage for climbing.
So you're gonna try using it as a climbing hook.
Yes.
I'm surprised. Why don't you just cut like I know my character isn't there, but I'm just like saying this as an idea. Why don't you use the blade to actually cut grooves for your feet to make it a ladder?
I'm still gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
Okay, what do I roll?
This would be an
Athletics again?
athletics with a single upshift.
Wait, I think. Oh, well, I didn't do the upshift yet. Okay. Upshift, upshift, upshift. So skill shift and single upshift. +1. And fall down.
And you wind up getting your blade blaster stuck in the tree.
I'm gonna try to pull it out now.
I'm surprised you just didn't use your blade blaster to try to shoot it down.
That's what I was thinking. That was my next idea, actually.
Yeah, but you can't get your blade out.
I haven't tried yet. Give me a minute. What do I roll to
Fair
try and get
enough.
this thing out? Seth?
This would be a brawn.
Brawn. Brawn.
Or a might.
I'm doing might. I got D4
Yeah,
on
I think
that.
it's more of a might thing because I feel like a brawn is more of a fight.
Brawn is like how much you can carry.
13, baby.
You managed to pull your blade out. Though when doing so, you wound up slipping in the moss and stumbling back into the shed.
Does it fall?
You hear it creak. You can definitely smell the wood is rotted.
I feel like that should be like an evens or odds roll each time. You know what I mean? That he steps, into the, thing like oddly enough, the house. You know what I mean? The shed stays
Shed.
up after
Yep.
so long.
Yeah.
So do you want to do an evens or odds?
Evens.
You're lucky.
Yeah. Get up carefully. And shoot the key and shoot the branch down. Not the key, the branch.
That'd be a targeting.
Okay, trying to find that. That's a D2. Use specialization. No skill shift.
You do
Oh,
manage to shoot the branch down. And you hear a little metallic cling.
find the key. Alertness.
Thank you.
I'm
Is
going
it
to throw you a
alertness?
bone and say that you did get it's a little shiny.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick it up and then use it on the lock.
Despite it having quite a lot of rust on it.
Still gonna use it.
As you put the key in turn of the lock, the key snaps but the lock opens. As
Remove
you hear the
lock.
door slowly creak.
Now, the hardest part. I'm gonna
You can
carefully step
smell
in.
mildew all over the place.
Carefully step in. And look around for this
You could actually, this whole place
anti.
looks like to be a makeshift lab.
Oh. Yeah, boy. Still gonna look for that anti-stone gun.
You even see what appears, though. You also see what appears to be a big old rocket launcher. Except it doesn't look like a normal rocket launcher. It looks like it's been haphazard. It's been partially repaired.
I'm going to try to take it.
You found a part. It is heavy as all hell. Probably needs at least 3 people to wield the darn thing.
I'm bringing this thing outside.
Though, it does look a lot like the one episode where they used the power cannon.
Still bringing it outside, putting it down, going back and look for that anti-stone gun. Do I find it? Or do I find another item?
Like, you could definitely see that like, this place is full of what might be a bunch of experimental ranger tech.
Okay. It's time for me to do a meme now. Prototype Ranger Tech. Oh, this untapped potential. I'll steal it. No one will ever know. I'm just gonna take all of it.
Someone is stealing my technology.
Meanwhile,
Who's touched my power cannon?
Yeah, my character looks up from the test tubes like, what?
Someone's touched the power cannon.
I'm not sure what that is or how
It's a
can you
big old.
tell.
It's a big gun.
I think. Okay, can you describe all the guns?
It's a big gun that fires freaking grenade, like that combines grenades to make a super grenade.
And what exactly? I'm trying to entertain him at this point. I'm not going to fight him.
It's an old ranger weapon that we broke last time it was used.
Should I warn my friends about it? Like, is it
It could be
bad?
repaired. I was working on it, but then I got thrown in a retirement home.
Well, I could call him to see if we could try to bring it over.
The thing is heavy as all hell, though.
I'll make arrangements to go get it tomorrow because I gotta get this kid out of the stone by tonight.
meanwhile, you get a phone call from Jimmy.
Ring, 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 ring. Mike, your phone's ringing.
No, oh, right. Hello?
Mike, you won't believe what I just found.
Oh, well, what did you find?
I found an old shack lab, and in it, there's a massive rocket launcher thing.
My character puts the phone down for a second and takes a deep breath. And he begins to ask, like, can you describe it, please? Like,
It has a bit of
saying,
dust on it. Give me a second. I'll
and
wipe
my
some of the
character,
dust off. It's
I
definitely
look
old Ranger Tech, and looks like the it's not the fire mechanism that's broken. It's the feed mechanism. Looks like it's just taking a bunch of stuff, wrapping it in a plastic bag or something, and it's just shooting it out.
I asked, like, the old man, being like, what was the ammunition of your, of the rocket launcher?
Condensed energy spears of grid energy.
Apparently, that's supposed to be, like, grid energy.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, I can definitely see like where battery or like massive power sources would be plugged into it. I just look at it like I can see where massive.
It looks like that, but much bigger.
It's like, yeah, this thing has a dragon thing on the front. Like I'm bringing this back to the bunker. This is gonna be awesome. If we can like upgrade, patch this thing up, and upgrade it, this is gonna be awesome.
Oh, boy.
Come
Yeah,
on, so more dust.
the old
Power cannon.
does the old man react when he hears that? Because I'm pretty sure I'm because I put it on speaker to you. Dude.
I knew it! You were touching my stuff!
Hey, at least we get to upgrade this stuff later, right? Right?
I was trying to fix it!
We're gonna fix and then upgrade this stuff. With your permission.
A lot of that
Okay.
stuff's probably grown unstable over the years without proper maintenance.
Yeah, good point.
Though we
I'm
might be able to
gonna.
salvage some of it.
Alright. I'm gonna head back inside and see what else I can find. Said
Okay, you're gonna want to look for what appears to be a gun in a little mounted case in a glass case. It has like 4 knobs on it.
hold on.
It looks
You
like a
hear
ray gun.
footsteps. Wait, glass case, right? With like 4 knobs?
Yes.
And I assume it has a, I don't know, blue stripe on it. Probably your mark.
Usually, it should, unless the paint faded.
I mean,
It's
the
supposed
paint
to be
has.
a modular gun capable of changing modes, like from freeze ray to heat ray
Yep, I see it.
to lightning
How do
bolt.
I open this thing?
At this point, just smash the glass.
Okay. I just smashed the glass.
Glass shattering
Thank you.
sounds.
I was hoping we were going to make a joke being like, "Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. This ship will self-destruct in exactly 5 minutes."
Yeah. I carefully pick up the ray gun. Make sure I don't trigger anything.
It seems to be dead. The battery seems to be dead.
Okay. I immediately walk out with it and put it next to the power cannon. Okay. Is there anything else I need to grab from the shack?
There should be what appears to be an old folder full of blueprints in a filing cabinet.
Thump, thump, thump. Is it the, Yeah, I think I found the filing cabinet. Opening it up now. Okay,
Grab all of them.
Okay, wait,
They're
what? What is this one? Look at. You hear a ruffling? Anderson?
Yeah.
Did you know there was a... Did you know that Richard had a list in here?
A what?
You know, like a shit list. Basically like a list of people he had personal vendettas on and was looking for payback for. There's like a folder that's labeled that.
Actually, that's the name of the old gang. Those are the members of the old gang Richard used to run with.
Ah, okay.
He left that gang ages ago.
Alright. Oh,
Heck,
grabbing all
probably a lot of
this.
them are probably dead from bullets.
You hear a ruffling as I put all the folders in my backpack. Alright.
And there is and then there's one more schematic. I have it in a locked case. This one is in bullet-resistant glass. You're gonna have to open it with the code. Just
walk
crap!
over.
I forgot.
Okay,
the code.
found it.
Yeah,
Hold on,
just bring the whole case with you.
Alright. Pick it up.
Pick the lock later.
Yeah, pick it up, bring the folders and the ray gun with me. Alright, coming back. Meet me at the, Mike, meet me at the bunker and, come. And if you want, Anderson, you can come too. Anderson?
I go take a nap.
Okay.
Like, see Anderson just snoring.
Well,
I see.
technically, passed out while in the middle of his scoot. He's just kind of spinning in circles.
Hold on. I think I have an idea. I immediately touch the power cannon. Like, try to pick it up.
Who's touching my power cannon?
You're awake! I'll meet you at... Anderson, I did that to wake you up.
Yeah, I'm
I'll see you... Okay. Really just try to drag this thing with me while everything else is in my backpack. Alright, let's go. 1, 2. Mike, I'll meet you at the bunker.
Alright, see you in a sec.
See ya.
If I remember, there was an old truck trail I could use.
I mean, if there's a truck trail, let me know. I could drive us there.
That Richard could use to bring his truck over. To load the power cannon in.
Alright.
Thing is, he kind of can't use his legs, so he can't work the gas.
Yeah. A few minutes later, you see me just
Yeah.
like dragging this thing through a field. Come on.
All right, let's go help him. As you hear Richard speak up, you're driving though. I can't work my legs right now.
And you see me trying to deal with, Anderson. Like, even though we're on, like, a sidewalk, I'm kind of getting annoyed with, I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed, you know what I mean? Being like, God, I hope it's close.
You get to drive a sleeper.
All right. So,
Stay put.
all
Talk
right.
to you.
All right. I just stay with power cannon until they show up, keeping an eye out for snakes.
As you like, Seal Rich. All right, Anderson, let's get you to bed. As you watch as Richard just rolls over and unplugs Anderson's wheelchair's battery. Oh, we don't have to deal with him moving around anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the hospital that had him thought of that, he got out with rockets. I'm saying that, too.
Hey.
Hmm?
Hey, he's sleeping for right now, so we could just put him back in the garage
Alright.
and let him sleep.
Thank God his thing is electric. Because if it was gas, I don't even think he would notice.
Anyway, my truck is parked over at my grandkid's house.
Later.
As you pretty much just see Richard guides you over and throws you the keys. And jumps into the passenger seat and pulls his wheelchair in. Hey, my legs
Well,
may not work, but I still got one hell of upper body strength.
granted. Who does he pass the keys to? He never really
I
specified.
throw it at
You.
you.
Alright.
Throw it at you, man.
Alright.
Be
Just
aware,
I'm
making
not
she's a little.
there.
Be aware, she's a little touchy on the throttle, and she has a lot more power than you realize.
My character starts it up and doesn't realize that it's a stick shift. And then it takes him a second to realize what to do, and then figures out after like a good 5 minutes after Richard yelling at him.
You hold the pedal on the far left, and then you can move the center stick.
I get that on the far left. I keep hitting the gas instead.
That's on the far right.
Yeah. And as Mike drives to Jimmy's location, when he gets close enough,
Like
he
you
can
hear
he can hear he can.
like Jimmy hears a horn that goes da 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 da.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jimmy fending off snakes with his unholy autistic screeching.
And you hear him yelling at you hear Richard just say something. Get your ass over here.
Oh, thank you guys. I drag the power cannon over
Get your
to the
ass over
truck.
here or we're leaving you here.
Give me a minute. I'm dragging the power cannon. I just start dragging it. Come on.
Throw it in the bed.
All right.
Now hop into bed.
Hey.
Sit down and close the trunk. All right, let's go.
Hold on, I got seatbelts back there.
I grip that thing for my with dear life. God, I've been fighting off snakes for like the past 15 minutes.
Do you have one of them? We could turn it into a buckle. Your seatbelt. I mean, Yeah, but we start
Not what I
going.
mean by
You
fending off
definitely,
snakes.
you definitely feel this thing has a lot of horsepower behind it. Like, Richard has taken a lot of good care and has tuned this thing very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just riding in the back.
Like,
Yeah, but I go.
like, you feel the whole thing jolt forwards like a burst of speed you did not expect out of this old truck.
All I did was press it lightly.
I told you she's touchy on the throttle!
This is a hair trigger. Touchy, like.
And again, that
Do I
might be
have
the
to?
nitrous.
Do I have to? Nitrous.
Wait.
That shit's illegal.
No, it's not! Not in this county! Heck, this truck used to be. I modified this truck a long time ago for downhill street racing.
Hence why nitrous became illegal. Yeah, my character is like so shocked at this point. He's starting to calm down. Not like actually calming down. He's just at that type of shock where he just can't register anything just
I'm
because
not.
of the nitrous alone.
And then I got a twin turbo on this thing.
Where's the
Racing
torque?
exhausts, racing intakes.
He's inching closer and closer to the handle to basically make a right to kind of. He's gonna try to stop the car. Basically, he's gonna try to pull out. Okay, I used the wrong words, but you know what I mean.
Try to stop.
Yeah, like the term. What is the terminology when you're trying to pull to the side?
Do you want me to drive?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. What happens when we arrive at the base?
Well, eventually you do get to the base. Though you could definitely tell Mike is a little scared of Richard's car.
Truck. Yeah. I mean, like,
It's not gonna kill you.
No, it's not.
I might kill you, but
Yeah, you will. And this car actually can kill me.
and just so you know,
God,
this truck is a heavily tuned Ford Green Ranger.
mm,
A green Ford Ranger truck.
sponsored by Fiore. Yeah, no, my
I was gonna make a different joke, but I didn't want to do it. I figured it'd be dumb.
Like, you definitely tell this thing is a lot. Definitely tell you kind of want to does make you curious how fast will this thing go if you take it out to a track.
Yeah. I bring everything into the
At least this one isn't a death trap,
yeah. I bring it.
unlike that one.
Yeah. I bring it. Cat. I bring it into the I bring everything I found into the bunker. That way it can be properly stored and properly salvaged when the grid comes back online.
Yep.
Mm.
Ah.
get back to work on the formula to unpetrify the kid.
Actually, we got this. I pull out the gray gun. Oh wait, the battery is.
Exactly.
How do we juice this thing?
Yeah.
Hook it up to Richard's car.
Give it here.
I give it.
As you see, as Richard just opens up a little compartment on the side of it, and you see what appears to be just a basic outlet plug.
Oh. All right. Let's go back to your
Let's just
place.
hope the battery isn't shot.
Yeah.
Anyway, this time you get to drive, Jimmy.
All right.
Nope. That's more scarier. That's more scary.
Why don't you let me drive?
Well, one, you're like 16.
Okay. I got my driver's license, man. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, I could drive.
I'm driving.
I'd rather have the kid drive than you, Richard. No offense.
Oh, screw you. I'm awesome at driving.
Don't worry, what's first gonna happen when I drive? Not even like a minute later. This is
Everyone's
Jimmy,
screaming.
and Jimmy's just Tokyo drifting around a corner like a professional.
Yeah, my
Actually,
kid.
that's kind of what Richard would do.
Right?
Except he'd be doing it backwards.
You can see my character gripping the seat, screaming, being like,
You screaming bloody murder.
and when by the time you stop and by the time you get out, he's leaving a grip print on the leather.
What was
Like
that
that.
roll for?
Like,
Like
it
that's how.
definitely felt the power on that darn thing. You seem to took to the vehicle better than Mike here did.
Yeah, I like
Richard
literally
just seems to be laughing.
I just drift into the parking space. We're here, boys. Hope you enjoy this. Hopefully you enjoyed your time in the crazy taxi. Get out.
As Richard takes back his keys.
That's true. Yeah.
I thought Jimmy was at least in his early 20s.
He is.
I thought you were 16.
That's Prungy.
No,
That's
yeah, that's
Prungy.
fine. That is Prungy. Apologize.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see this old baby back in action again.
Hmm.
I miss the good old downhill days.
Hey, at least you got to relive a little bit of that through us.
You know, they actually stopped. They actually tore up that whole road that we used to go downhill on, and made a tunnel.
Hmm.
They killed the fun of it.
Yeah. So, how do we operate this gun? Do
Well,
we let charge
you gotta
or?
plug it in first.
All right. How do we plug this? All right. What does it use? What kind of
Look at the
adapter?
plug. It looks like a standard household plug.
Oh.
I plug it in.
And as long as the fuse isn't blown and the fuse is
Do I have the
intact and the battery isn't
technology?
shot, it should charge up. It should be able to be operational in about 2 hours.
Look at the time.
It's getting late.
So, want me
And
to
the
stay
fact
up
that
to
Richard just pretty much put the fear of life in you guys for a bit with his
I
quickie
have time.
truck.
I nod. Is it? All right. I'm staying up.
And I
Well,
don't know about you. I'm going to bed.
All right.
I'm staying up to make sure the kid's all right.
No, I'm staying up so I can use the gun. All right.
Anyway,
Now
I'm
we
gonna call it
wait.
here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
You're
No
welcome.
problem.
We may have more Rangers next session.
Yeah.